Going in to next month here, and later this month, we have Fire Fist and we have the Megatins. Well, I wanted to go ahead and cover a Fire Fist list that I saw that Ready for Duel had posted that was an example deck list, just because it kind of stuck out to me. Now, I've seen countless combo videos on this, from Lithium to the Yugi Pro Replays channel. This deck is really, really cool. And it's one of the decks that I've been wanting to get the chance to get my hands on and kind of mess around with, because of the combo ability and just the extenders and the plays that you can actually do with this. Now, for those of you that have looked at the combo videos and you've seen the turns that you're going to be able to make with this deck, it is crazy. You have so many cool things to do. There are builds that are currently playing the Ritual. Basically, with the Ritual, you're able to act for another disruption on the opponent's turn. Now, the thing that kind of makes this deck fair, like in current Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, explosiveness is key, but this deck does have hard ones per turns, especially something like the new Ultimate Fire Fist. So when a spell or trap card is activated while you control a Fire Fist monster and a Fire Formation spell and trap card, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And of course, this is restricted to once per turn. So yes, you do have negates in the deck, but the way that they're doing it for this is they're trying to get you to be fair about it. Now, with the new support here, we got the crazy awesome new field spell. And of course, the field spell is a god. So let me tell you guys about the field spell first off. Now, the field spell is crazy in this deck because it literally changes the fundamentals in way that you play this game. So, this card is always treated as a Fire Formation card. Each time a Fire Fist monster is normal or special summon, place one Fire Fist counter on this card. And then once per turn, you remove Fire Fist counters to apply an action. So, basically, if you remove two or more, or remove two, if your Beast Warrior monster attacks, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So you get an Ancient Gear Golem effect. 6, you get to add one Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, so you get the ability to Rota. Or 10, you can special summon one Beast Warrior monster from your deck or extra deck, ignoring summoning conditions. And then that's where our boy comes into play here. So you guys know about Heraclinos and just being one of the coolest guys ever. So during either player's turn, when a spell trap card is activated, you can discard one card to negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. But you have the ability to bring out this looming huge threat on the opponent, and your opponent's like, oh, what do I do about this? So this is a little example deck list. I'll kind of walk through this, talk about the things that I know for what we're going to get out of this deck. So we have triple copies of Ash of Blossom and Joyous Spring. Standard hand trap. You're still going to need to be able to interact with just negating things off of the opponent. Now, we only play the one copy of the Fire Fist Bear. So once per turn, inflicts damage. You get to set a Fire Formation spell directly from your deck, or you also get the ability to, once per turn, send a Fire Formation spell or trap card you control to the graveyard to target one monster on the field, destroy that monster. An essential combo piece, also being able to eat through the opponent's entire field, is absolute, free value. Now we have the one copy of the Buffalo. So if this card is in your graveyard, you can send 2 Fire Fist or Fire Formation cards from your hand and or field to the graveyard to special summon this guy. So this is going to act as your generalized extender, just to set up and continue to do your plays. Now this is the most broken card in the deck, in my opinion. This is Fire Fist Dragon. So once per turn, if you activate a Fire Formation spell or trap card, you get to set a Fire Formation trap card directly from your deck. So this will, set our beautiful counter trap here so we can do things. And then we can, once per turn, send 2 face-up Fire Formation spell or trap cards so we control the graveyard. Target one Fire Fist monster in the graveyard, except for Dragon, and special summon it. Since our boy down here allows us to use our effects without having to send, basically all of these guys get to be free. So we have a free extender, we have free Monster Reborns. It's a good day. Now, we have triple copies of Elephant, and this is one of our new friends here. So if this card is normal or special summoned, we can send one face-up Fire Formation Soul Trap card we control the graveyard to special summon one Fire Fist monster from our hand, except for Elephant. And then we can target one Fire Formation Spell Trap card in our graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and then we get to add a level 5 or higher Fire Fist monster from our deck to our hand. Hello, friend. So basically what I'm getting out of this is, you get to just extend for free because Eagle is crazy good. Then we have the 2 copies of Leopard, which is during our main phase. If this card was normal or special summon, we get to tribute him off and Lone Fire Blossom. Get a Fire Formation Swallow Trap card from our deck, which will get the ability to get, whichever of these we need to do our combo. This is Panda. So if you activate a Fire Formation Swallow Trap card, except during damage check, you get to special summon this guy from your hand. It's 2100, by the way. Then you can special summon 1 Fire Fist monster from your graveyard, except for Panda. And then this guy locks you into fire for the rest of this turn. And if a Fire Fist monster you control be destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you get to just send a Fire Formation Swallow Trap card to control the graveyard instead. So basically, another extender, free activation, by the way. You'll be plopping this guy on the field for free. This card is nuts good. Now, we have the 2 copies of Raven. If this card's sent to the graveyard, you get to set a Fire Formation spell directly from your deck, and then Fire Formation spell trap cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This is just going to be one of those extender guys. You're just going to be able to set from the deck, and it's also level 3, so getting into Horse Prince down here becomes more of a reality. Now, we also have the 2 Rooster. A card is special summoned by the effect of a Fire Fist monster. You get to add a Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. This is our Yield Road. And then once per turn, you can send 1 Fire Formation Spell Trap card to control the graveyard to set another one from the deck. So this was our old extender for 3.5. And then, of course, Spirit gives you the ability to revive. I love it. It's so good. Spells, we have the 3 copies of the Called by the Grave. Now, this is where things get interesting. So we play the 2 copies of Ingen. So when it's activated, you get to fusion summon a Beast Warrior fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. And if this face-up card is sent from the field of the graveyard, you can target a Fire Fist monster in your graveyard and add it back to your hand. So, recurability and fusion summon, stepping into our big guy down here, is pretty good. And then, of course, we have the 3 copies of Fire Formation Tenki, for those of you that know and love this card, just being the searcher that it's been throughout the years. God bless you, Tenki. Then we have the 3 copies of Tensu. This is our additional normal summon for a Beast Warrior, and this also grants us another 100 buff on top of things. So you can imagine the amount of abuse that we're going to be looking to get off of this. Then we have the 1 copy of the Broken Fire Fortress. The fact that this counts as a Fire Formation card is so good. We have the 1 Monster Reborn. Triple Infinite Impermanence, of course. And then we have the 2 copies of Sinto. You're not going to be playing more than 2 Sinto, because that hard once per turn on these. Down here in the extra deck, so we have the 1 Almirage, of course, 1 Phoenix. Then we got the 1 copy of Peacock, which is just 2 Fire Fist monsters to make this. And then you get the ability to take an opponent's monster and put it as by her link arrow. I think that this card is crazy good for being an extender to climb more links. Just my 2 cents, but this card is really good. And this is the card that makes the world go round. This is Eagle. So you can only special summon 1 Fire Fist Eagle once per turn. When you activate the effect of a Fire Fist monster, you can use those effects without sending Fire Formation effects to the graveyard. So, while this card is so good. So, you can target 1 Fire Formation spell or trap card you control, or in your graveyard, return it to your hand, and then send 1 Fire Fist monster from your deck to the graveyard. So this allows you to dump. The thing we care about here is you get to use those effects of your Fire Fist monsters without having to pay the cost of them. Like, this card is crazy. We have 1 Boral Sword, and then we have the 1 copy, 2 copies of Tiger King. So he gets to set 1 from the deck. And then the thing that makes this card so busted is when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 3 Fire Formation spell or trap cards to control the graveyard. It's about to summon 2 level 4 Warrior Beast monsters with the same attack from your deck. You know what's great about this? With this guy, we don't have to pay that. We have the 1 copy of the Cardinal, 1 Vulcan, 2 copies of Horse Prince, the 1 copy of Heraclinos, and the new guy. So this is just 2 Beast Warriors to make it. It is generic. If this card is special summoned, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Fire Formation spell or trap card you control. During the battle phase quick effect, you can send 1 Fire Formation spell or trap card you control to the graveyard, target 1 card your opponent controls, and destroy it. You can only use each effect of this guy once per turn. So I'm kind of upset that they made it during the battle phase, but, you take what you can get, I guess. But super poly, by the way. Side deck is Lancia for Orcust, 3 copies of Ghost Ogre, 3 copies of Naibaru. You guys know how great this is going to be in the new format. Same thing with 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. Just go ahead and perform your combo and not be interrupted. Then we have the 3 copies of Twin Twister, because back row is an intimidating threat. Well, that's all I have for this Fire Fist preview. going forward, I'm looking forward to trying out this deck. But what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. The ride never, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.